Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Viz, and welcome today to episode 2 of our new series. For any of you guys who did not catch last week's, this is a BPL fantasy league. I don't know, just kind of a series. Scott and I have never done any sort of football fantasy league before. Well, not done American football, but not the actual kind of football, like soccer. And so we thought we would kind of make a series out of this, talking about players and like who you should play, who we think you shouldn't play, and it's kind of a learning process for us. And I guess we're kind of showing you guys our learning process and mistakes that we make, and then hopefully we can correct our mistakes, and then also maybe you guys can learn from some of the mistakes that we make as well. So last week, this is the point total that I ended up with, 47 points, which was a couple points above the average. Now, I did also have to subtract 12 points because I made 4 transfers last week. I made the mistake of not playing my wild card. Like I said, this is still a learning process. I'm trying to learn about how this BPL fantasy league works and whatnot. And I knew that you get 1 free transfer per week. And then after that, you are subtracted points. And I knew that, but I didn't think it would affect me that much. But it ended up affecting me quite a bit. And I do believe I actually played Scott last week in a head-to-head league. And I do believe I lost because he played Podolski with the captain's armband, which meant Podolski scored like 26 points for him or something like that. So had I not made so many transfers, I think I probably would have won. But I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, my team overall played pretty decent last week. Actually, my defense was a little rough. Dawson was the only one that really picked me up any points because I do believe they had a clean sheet against, they played Swansea and they had a clean sheet against them, which was pretty good. And now Williams, I'm kind of thinking about using my free transfer this week on a defender because Ashley Williams, he does have a 75% chance of playing. But I can't play Ivanovic as a sub because this week Chelsea does not play because they've already played 3 games this season, which kind of sucks. Now, the other thing that I'm a little worried about is this weekend, or tomorrow, Arsenal and Tottenham play each other. Now, I would expect, here's what I feel like is going to happen. It's either going to be a total stalemate, no one's going to score, or there's just going to be an offensive, like, firepower show. Which makes me a little worried because I have 3 Arsenal players in my squad. So if Arsenal plays really well tomorrow, then I'm going to be able to rack up some points with the squad. But should we not play well, my team's really going to suffer because a third of my team is Arsenal players. So the other thing that I've been thinking about doing is getting rid of Walcott because he was like 9.5 million or something like that. Yeah, 9.5, and he has only scored 7 points this season. Now, I know it's still really early in the season, and I should probably hold on to him. But the other thing is, if I get rid of Walcott, I do have $1.9 million in the bank. So if I got rid of Walcott, and I could actually get another midfielder, or a cheaper midfielder, and then also spend a little more money on picking up a different midfielder because these guys, Colback and Johnson, have pretty much done nothing for me in the last couple weeks. So I'm thinking about doing that. Actually, you know what? Let's have a gander real quick at who we could pick up. Actually, just one more thing. I'm going to talk about my 2 forwards. Man City did actually lose last week against Cardiff City, which was quite surprising. I don't think very many people expected that to happen, but they're playing Hull City this week at home, so I'm pretty confident that they're going to be able to pull that win out. So I'm going to leave Dzeko and Aguero in. I'm going to keep the captain's armband on Aguero again, just because I like their chances of scoring some goals against Hull, because Hull, as I'm sure a lot of you guys know, are a recently promoted team to the BPL. And now I might actually take the armband off of Santi and give it to Mignolet because Mignolet the last couple of weeks has had some really, really, really solid performances. So actually, we are going to go pick team real quick. I'm going to get that vice captain's armband on Mignolet just in case Aguero doesn't play. Yep. And we're going to confirm that. And then we're just going to go to transfers real quick and take a look and see what kind of players we could pick up in the transfer market at the moment. So we're going to take a look at midfielders first, and then I'm going to take a quick look at who we could maybe pick up in defense. So, a lot of pretty decent players for fairly like not that expensive. I'm thinking about doing Lampard or Oscar because they've had some really solid weeks so far. Oscar, I believe, has been taking over the position of Mata so far this season. I don't know how much Mata has played. I haven't really followed too much of Chelsea, but I know that Mata was one of the most transferred out players in BPL Fantasy after game week 1. So, you know what? I'm actually going to hold off on Walcott for now, just because I know that he scored a lot of goals last season and had a lot of assists. So I'm gonna give him a little bit more time to see if he can kind of come into his own. But let's just take a real quick look here at who I can maybe pick up in defense. Now, I know Jose Enrique has had some really good weeks. Obviously, has 18 points in total. He's for 6 million, but who's Munn? Is that Manchester United? Ew, I don't like their chances in that. Yeah, I'm gonna not pick him up for this week. Some Tottenham defenders here, but I don't want to pick them up either because they're playing Arsenal, and Arsenal has a pretty decent offense. So the majority of where defenders get their points are from clean sheets, and I don't really expect either Tottenham or Arsenal to have a clean sheet this weekend. What about Zabaleta? Oh yeah, right. They play Hull City this week. So, and I could pick up one more Manchester City player because actually last week I got rid of Company because he's out for some extended period of time with a groin injury, I believe. And I picked up Ivanovic in his place. But I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pick up Zabaleta because I do like their chances against Hull City, unless they played the way that they did last weekend against Cardiff, in which they conceded 3 goals. That would be no bueno. Okay, maybe, what about Jagielka? Who do they play? Cardiff? That might be good. How much is Jagielka? 5.5. That's a little more than I'd want to spend, but that's a tough one. You know what? I'm gonna do Zabaleta just because he is. No, I'm not gonna do Zabaleta. Yes, I am. Yeah, okay. Because I know Zabaleta is gonna give me a better chance of getting me some assists by pushing up the wing a little bit because he is a left back, I believe. Left back or right back, something like that. So we're going to do that. That is our free transfer of the week, and I think that's a pretty good-looking squad if you ask me. So, I don't know, hopefully we can get some more points this week. I'm kind of struggling in the 2 leagues that I'm in. I have a good squad, but they just haven't played. They just haven't gotten me the points that I feel like they have the potential of getting yet. So, anyway, guys, that is going to wrap it up for Game Week 3 for us. This is the squad that I'm going to play with. So, if you guys have any recommendations on what I can do to maybe further improve my squad or any predictions that you guys have, leave them in the comments below. I want to mention quickly, this is supposed to be a weekly series that we're going to be trying to do, and it's normally going to be with Scott as well, but he's just been really busy because he's returned to school already in preparation for the upcoming golf season. But I'm still at home because I'm leaving tomorrow morning or 12 o'clock in the afternoon for a study abroad trip. So we're going to try and figure out how we can still do this, even though while I'm going to be in Spain, and I don't think I'm taking my microphone and stuff with me. But anyway, we'll figure it out. But until next time, guys, my name is Viz. Take it easy.